Greetings guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette and this is my channel Evolve with Monette. For those of you that are new here, I'm a professional intuitive empath and today we're going to get right into the video. We are going to be taking a look at what your Akashic lesson for this year is. Now, the Akashic records are essentially, Akasha is derived from a Sanskrit word which means ethers, and it is thought in all religions that there is essentially a book that holds our information and what we need to know about the next step of our life. Like the book of life is what it's called in Christianity. So today, we had a card that flipped right away. The Lookout. All right. I got two for you, and I haven't pulled two for anybody else. So I'm going to take it because I kind of feel led to. You got the chess game. You got the chess game here, guys. Can you see that? The chess game. And then we have the Lookout. All right. This one is going to be a bit longer. I think this one will be my last one for the night, guys. So let's take a look and see what the chess game and the Lookout are. First of all, the Lookout says this. Upright, a man looks through binoculars. Let me hold it up for you. Binoculars from the crow's nest of a great masted ship. A battle is being waged on the deck below him. Oops, sorry. A battle is being waged on the deck below him. This card tells you to be on the lookout. There is a challenging situation, perhaps a battle of sorts around you. You could experience a sudden fall or loss of your position, but if you're aware, you can make a backup plan that will help you ride through this difficult time a little more easy. This phase may be temporary, but it's important to keep your balance. Your strength will carry you through. So that's important to know. Your strength will carry you through to a better time to come. And so what they're saying is whether you receive this card in the upright or reverse, there is a card nearby that can help you better understand the difficulties at hand and the step that you can take to leave or resolve them. Notice the card and see what you need to do. So the card that was at hand, that's so funny. Isn't God good? My angels are kind of amazing. They never cease to surprise me and amaze me. For nobody else will I pull two cards of this Akashic record because I think there's one lesson we're moving through, and that's just my own personal belief and ethos. The chess game, though, and I love this for you, Aries, because you guys are freaking strategists. You are business people. You're conquistadors. You're go-getters. So let's take a look at what the Three of Keys is about for you. How cool is that? Like the card at hand will tell you the next thing. Got it, angels. They were prepared. And I love that because we're getting you ready for whatever this battle is. Now, here's the thing that I love about this. For any other sign that I read this for with this on it, with the masted ship and things that are aflame, I would be like, oh no, this is going to trigger somebody. You Aries love a battle. Literally, Aries, you are ruled by Mars, and Mars is the planet of fire, passion, the god of war energy, right? So you're ready for this. It's no sweat off of your back. Let's talk about it. Upright, a game is in play upon the chessboard. Come on, Aries, y'all love this. You live for this. A game is a play upon the chessboard. Some of the pieces are sidelined, while the bronze queen lies on her side on the playing field. The people represented by this chess piece are not usually those you meet for enjoyable pastimes. This card is a political and social conflict. Didn't I tell you? This is what you guys will be dealing with this year, but here's what I want you to know. You're going to come out triumphant, and I'm going to pull some other cards and clarify for you. I will not leave you hanging with this energy, okay, Aries? Do not be alarmed. But it says, you may be in store for difficult interactions in group settings, such as boards of directors, corporate hierarchies, management disruptions, or conflicted family situations. Though sides seem to be clearly divided, many of the people involved are really out for themselves. Deceit is present, and you may not at all be certain about everyone's motives or strategies. It's time for you to take an emotional or even an actual step back. The more you get involved, the stronger you hold your position, or the more you get involved and the stronger you hold your position, the more heated the situation may become. And Aries, you guys don't back down. I'm hearing, and I won't back down. Like, you guys do not back down. So they said, do not do that, because they're saying, no matter how challenging, try to maintain an inner peace. Don't participate in any battles or allegiances, but don't let yourself be deceived either. Don't get hoodwinked, tricked, bamboozled, hoodwinked, tricked, and bamboozled. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. So what they're saying here is look at everything coolly and unemotionally. The people around you are serving their own agendas. Try to detach, be objective, and treat everyone involved from a deeper source of wisdom without being misled. There may come a time for you to leave or distance yourself from the situation, but because of the circumstances, it may not be here yet. For now, let yourself be a knowing observer. and watch. They said, watch those fools. Let's read the Akashic Force message. Close your eyes and feel yourself upon a chessboard. Really put yourself there, Aries, and take a look around you. See who the other players are and how you feel about them. What do you want to be? Your next move. Checkmate. Let's take a look here. Whew, that one was spicy. Aries, y'all giving me a run for my money tonight. I was like, oh, I'm just going to do one more. Then I'm going to go do my nighttime cooling down routine. Aries has got me fired up. Like, yeah, who are we fighting? I'm ready. Here's what I know. You're going to win. So there's going to definitely be some issues regarding family matters and energies of romance and whatever. Love is a battlefield. That's what I'm hearing. So this is one of the things, but you're going to win. You're going to come out triumphant in finding whatever the right thing is for you. Guys, clarify the 10 of Cups, the Tower. This is conflict. This is structures that are not integral falling down. This is what these two cards say. I can't get you out of the lesson, Aries, but I can guide you through it. Come back and see me throughout the year. I'll have readings up for you. I'm a strategist. I love this. This is my favorite thing. And my Virgo energy, let it work for your fire energy. I'll get you through what you can't see coming. What I will see here is that this is built on Jello. And while Jello can stand and we can make a Jello mold and it can be erect on some level, it has no structural integrity. It's not built on anything foundational. And when the tower comes crumbling down, as a Jello mold will, what it means is that you will get to actually see how you can reconstruct it better. This is also interesting because we're dealing with transparency. Do you see how you can see the things floating inside of the Jello mold, like the cocktail fruit or the pepper rings, or God only knows what's in there? Hello 1950s. This is my Real Housewives tarot. So ooh, my voice evaporated there. Hello 1950s, antiquated. Remember what they said, you're dealing with outdated, outmoded, antiquated ideas. 1950s John Hamm, 1950s Mad Men. So you may be dealing with some sexism that you're battling this year, Aries. You may be dealing with some anti kind of feminist rhetoric. You may be dealing with the holding back of structures. Maybe racism is something some of you guys will be dealing with, but you're tearing down patriarchy is what I heard. Clarify that, angels, with the Page of Cups. You're approaching it with an innocent stance. Remember what they said, sit back and observe. They said don't add fuel to the fire, put it out with water. I think it's so funny that the universe did this because you guys are fire, and here they're putting water in your hand. They're saying we're going to give you the tools to quell the situation so that it does not get totally inflamed. Clarify that for me, angels, with the Nine of Cups. They said be selfish, but understand that people around you are also being selfish. This card means that it can mean wish fulfillment, but what I'm seeing it as is understand that people do have their personal agendas, and it is going to be your job to assess what their agenda is and how they're trying to use and or abuse you so that you can outsmart them. Checkmate. Remember, last one here, angels. King of Swords. Be freaking ruthless, Aries, in your strategy. Not necessarily with the people. The King of Swords is almost kind of a narcissistic energy, and usually I'd be like, whoa, let's back away. But when I see it here, I think you're being equipped. It's reminding me of a quote I love. It is better to be a gardener, a warrior in the garden than a gardener in the war. Some of you guys are going to battle, whether it's with business, whether it's with people, whether it's litigiously with getting the law involved, whether you're disputing something at your gym because you haven't been there since COVID and why are they still charging you? Life is the battlefield. Clarify the last card. Protect yourself. Put on your armor. I'm here and put on the armor of God. For the spirit of heaviness, lift up your voice to Jah. Yes! Praise. You need to protect yourself, and that means you need to be grounded in your meditation. You need to be grounded in your music. Put on your favorite song when you're hitting the treadmill. Put on your favorite song when you're on the elliptical, and get geared up. I have some songs coming up for battle for empaths that are particularly helpful for me as a West Indian woman. But what I will tell you is when this comes up, they said protect yourself because you're going into battle. This reminds me of David going to fight Goliath, and they put Saul's armor on him, but David didn't fit it because he was too small, and he still protected himself. And David did what? He slew Goliath. You Aries are going to slew your Goliaths. And the final card is you may end up bloodied and battled as you observe other people blooding and battle themselves. With the Nine of Wands, we have the wounded warrior. We have somebody who has fought a good fight, and what do they live to do? They live to tell the story another day. They live to have balance. They live to get things their way. Six of Pentacles is about equal give and take. This is definitely a message here about business. Six is always about business, guys. This is about balance. This is about your finances. You're going to be battling that this year. You're going to be battling keeping your energy together, but you're going to get through it, and you're going to find your equanimity. One more, guys. I keep saying one more, the moon. You guys have a heavy lesson here. This is going longer than I wanted it to. The moon is about finding out the secrets. They're saying you are going to excavate and know what is going on under the surface, Aries, so do not be afraid. You are so ready to go into the dark because you go into the dark as a ball of fire. You go into a dark blazing Mars, the planet of gaseous fire, explosions. No one can hide from you, whether they're on the dark side of the moon or not. No one escapes. No one hides. And if there's any situations that are stalemates, you will overcome. You do not allow it to stay stagnant. You do not allow anyone to put you in the hangman position with misdeeds and misleadings. They're saying stay vigilant, be smart, be circumspect. That's chess. 7 steps ahead, not just 2. That's what's best. And now we have the 5 of Pentacles. God, Aries, what is going on for you guys this year? You know what I just saw, though? It's your enemies crying, guys. I was like, wait a minute. Do they get nothing, Jesus? No. By the end of the year, you have vanquished your foes. It is truly a checkmate. And everybody knows. You've brought things into balance with temperance here. You've done it with the things on the card. You've taken your anger. You've gotten justice. You've replaced the fear with joy. And you've been imbued with strength. And you've become the magician, is what this KitchenAid represents. You've mixed up a thing. You've confounded and confused your enemies that were on the battlefield, only to find yourself standing in your fire sign power. Queen of Wands. Come at me if you want to, is what Aries says. But I'm in my wheelhouse with Mars supporting me. I love a good fight because I always get to the victory. Well, goodness gracious, I didn't even think all that was there, Aries. Whew, I got heated and everything, y'all. All right, guys, I am so happy to share that energy with you. I feel like I could do 2 more. I'm so excited. Maybe I'll get through all of them tonight. Aries, wow. I'm going to really recommend that you guys ground and meditate. You guys are highly in battle. Like some of you guys are going after war. So understand and be smart and research. The thing about the chess game here in the Akashic Records is that you don't win it by might or brute force or arguing, Aries. These are what you're comfortable with. You win it by wit and strategy. That is what is being recommended so that you can get through it. Okay, Aries? Oh, guys, come back and join me again. I'm going to be giving away a free reading that some of y'all might need when I hit 5,000 subscribers. I also will be doing 11 for the rest of the year, 10-minute readings for those of you that comment below. All you have to do is be subscribed and comment below. And if your comment moves my soul and stirs my chakras, or if it gets the most likes, I will pick you and contact you, and we will set up a time for a 10-minute free reading. So there are 11 winners left in this year. I've already selected one for January. I have an appointment with her on Monday. Will you be next? I don't know. Subscribe and comment below. And come back and join me next time, Aries, because y'all need some strategy and help, okay, for the rest of the year. And we'll continue to slew our foes and evolve together.